Welcome, one and all, to You Ain't Black.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
You ain't black, daggone it. You ain't black. You ain't black.
And you ain't black.
Everybody, look at the new studio. Thank you for all the donations that you guys did. As you can see, a lot of big upgrades. Look at this.
It's kind of snazzy, though. It's kind of snazzy. I really like it, and I really appreciate y'all for the donations, for your support and your generous giving. Thank you so much. We're trying to do big things here. We're going to continue to do big things here, and we need that support. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate y'all. Y'all are fantastic.
Now you see, we're going to give Biden a run for his money.
Yes, indeed.
Whatever year he has or 2 months left he has in office, because we're getting buyer's remorse over here. Everybody's starting to realize, oh, Biden was really what you guys said he was. Yeah.
Oops.
Just like we were right about Black Lives Matter. Just like we were right about. Yeah. I mean, at this point,
Oops. It's funny though. It's funny though. All the times, I mean, everyone was so happy when Biden was elected. Oh, we're so happy. Oh, we got this tyrant Trump out of office, and now look what's going on right now.
Didn't they say that he wasn't going to bomb Syria? That we were kooks for saying that he would bomb
wait,
Syria?
I got something for you. See,
You got something?
I'm gonna tell you something.
You got something?
See, this is a tweet. See, imagine this is what someone tweeted. Imagine being dumb enough to believe that Joe Biden is literally going to bomb the Middle East. You all Trumpers are lunatics.
No, we're right.
We're
We were right.
lunatics.
We were right. Now, didn't Kamala Harris say something about how she was going back and forth saying that, the bombing in Syria and all that, but let I remind you, she's the one that's actually running the government right now because she's walking around talking to world leaders. Yeah. Where's Biden at? Where's Biden at? Besides popping out every couple days, and he stumbles and he mumbles every single. But he's supposed to be healthy. And like we said, even Biden, even Trump said, the 25th Amendment is very scary. Biden, you better watch out.
Thank you. I mean, we knew it was coming. You called it. What'd you say? 2 months? You said 2 months, right?
I said within the first couple of months something's going to happen.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they're already talking about the nuclear codes. Can you pull that up where they're talking about actually Democrats are actually asking for Biden. So there goes right there. Here it comes.
Oh boy.
Here it comes.
Here we go. House Democrats ask Biden to give up sole power to launch nuclear bomb. Why? But why? This is Biden. This is the man y'all chose to lead the charge against the rest of the world. And this guy needs to now give up the nuclear codes.
Our dear leader can't even have nuclear codes when he's in office. He mumbles every time he speaks. And Kamala Harris is literally running the show behind the scenes, navigating him. When he walks to one side or the other, no, the exit's this way.
Yes,
Joe, it's that way.
No, sign this. Don't matter what it is. Just sign it.
Joe, you got to put back on your mask. We got to keep the narrative going.
What is this? Don't worry about it. Just sign it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sign it. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah.
How about that? This is where we're at. What'd you say? The Orwellian future.
Yeah.
This is the Orwellian future.
Yeah.
Where up is down is up, right is left, left is right, and backwards is forwards.
Yeah.
This is where we're at.
And a virus that has a 99% survival rate, we all have to shut down our businesses and close down and have masks and act like it's the worst virus known to mankind.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it has a 99% survival rate.
Yeah.
And so we're going back and forth, and we're actually thinking about this right now. And it's very daunting to actually think about that, it's funny and it is laughable, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's bad.
severe.
Like if you really think about it, how bad it is that this guy's literally mumbling around, supposed to be the leader of the free world, and literally walking around mumbling every single chance he's got. I mean, whoa, we're in some dangerous times. Our country's in some dangerous times.
It's really sad because, I know we've talked about this before. When you're the president of the United States, you have to exude a sense of control and power, and you have to have that presence that is just unparalleled because you are pretty much the leader of the free world. You're not just the leader of the United States of America. You are a leader of the free world. You can't seem kind of unsure of yourself, mumble around, and kind of look. You have to be sure.
I mean, I guess you can because he is running.
He's doing it.
Show, so, I mean,
and isn't it crazy that the left is silent when it comes to whatever shenanigans is going on in the Oval Office?
No, they're not silent. They're just not paying attention anymore because the election's over, done with. Now they're going back to their lives. They don't follow politics like us for 4 years. They come in every 4 years.
Right.
They come
Right.
in every 4 years.
At the tail end, give their little speech, give their little rah-rah, and then after it's all said and done, then they go about
they're back to listen to Cardi B WAP. Whopping.
Yeah, whopping.
And so, what about those COVID checks? Because I'm sitting here and I'm hearing that people are getting kind of pissed off about the COVID checks. And I remember, didn't we talk about it before with Black America when on Twitter, literally went crazy when they finally realized that Trump was willing to give them $2,000 instead of $600 or what it was. And they were like, "Well, I need Trump back. Like, bring my boy Trump back."
Yeah.
So now they're like, "Where's the checks that you
Where the
promised
money's
us?"
at?
Well, you got to remember, Trump is the one that was actually, the odd. I mean, this concept is very odd to me. That every single president lies. They give you promises, and once when they come in office, they don't fulfill. Trump was known as the person that promises made, promises kept.
Yes, sir.
So we're not getting no checks.
Oh, you didn't get your check?
Well, I didn't get no check.
I didn't get a check either.
There's supposed to be another check.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a check. And,
Come on,
I don't know
now.
what that's about, but I didn't get a check either. So
Look, we're all waiting.
where's
We're
my
all-
money?
Yeah, where is my money and I want it now? Okay, yeah.
You
JG
promised.
Whitworth, I'm giving them a call right now.
You promised.
It's my money and
I
I need
want
it
it
now.
But this is where we're at. This is where we're at in society. Where again, our President Trump.
Yeah, I was about to say,
promises
not,
made.
I was
No.
about to say, not my president. Okay.
That ain't happening.
Okay, all right. We gotta figure out which
president, not the
president we're talking
current
about.
president.
Current president.
Not the current.
The previous president, promises made, promises kept.
Yeah.
Okay?
For sure.
You needed the stimulus, we're going to get you the stimulus. We're going to get you what it is that you need to be able to function in society. Here we are in the Biden administration that makes sure that, over 80 million people voted for? Supposedly? Surpassed Obama? Supposedly? Yeah. This guy is the person that's in charge, and yet and still the American people are still suffering. They're still not getting the relief that we're supposed to be getting. And here we are. This is Biden's America. Welcome to Biden's America.
And this is ridiculous. I know I just got done watching the Trump speech at CPAC. CPAC's going on right now.
Ooh.
And it's funny because he's hinting at running again for 2024. We all knew that, right?
let's
He's
go.
hinting at that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But the similarities that he's putting up is kind of it's enlightening because he goes like, you know what, this first month is literally the worst month we've had for America.
Yeah.
It's true. It really is true. It's true the fact that literally everything's turned upside down. I'm talking about borders wide open. I mean, if supposedly COVID is really a serious issue, why in the world is there thousands and thousands of immigrants flooding our border right now?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, our border is porous.
We can't go to shops. We can't go to dinner. We can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids can't go to school.
Right.
But
Right.
we got illegal immigrants because, again, it's all good. I mean, we want to help other countries, but at the same time, we have to worry about us first. And right now, it's like you said, Orwellian.
It's Orwellian, man.
Where's the
Orwellian.
consistency in it? There's no consistency in that decision at
Thank you.
all.
Thank you.
It's upside down world.
It's completely upside down, bizarro world.
Look
Look at his face. Look at his face. No, come back.
Just say.
What are we doing?
See, that's the thing. I mean, this is what I've been saying. I've been saying this a long time now. That when it comes to a president is like a father of a home, right? As a father of a home, you want to provide.
Look at the current president's the creepy uncle. He's the creepy uncle. No one wants to be around in the family barbecue. He's the one in the corner talking about
Mumbling to himself.
Yeah, mumbling to himself.
I need a hot dog. Can I get a hot dog?
Yes.
Can I get a hot dog?
Is that a hot
Is there
dog for me?
Where you going with that hamburger? Is that hamburger?
Hey, son, come over here.
Okay.
That's the type of guy we have as a president. We're supposed to have a father figure, you know what I'm saying, who's going to take care of the
It's a
family.
creepy
only.
uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a creepy uncle. We all understand that. But as a father, you're supposed to take care of your home. You're supposed to take care of your household first. And those who are outside of the household, your community, then you first take care of your household, then whatever you have left, you give to the community. But what's going on right now is the absolute reverse. You have a person that's a father, supposed to be taking care of his citizens, his country, taking care of everything else, the illegals, taking care of everyone else first. Other countries getting all this millions of dollars, billions of dollars. But when it comes to the American citizen, we're being shafted. I'm still waiting for my daggone check. The American people are still waiting for their debt. They got bills to pay. They're trying to survive at this point in time. But yet and still, when it comes to the left and their leadership, They do not care about the American people. They care about their agenda. Their agendas first. They care about whatever it is that they got going on first.
The global agenda.
Yes.
That's first.
Yes.
Because they keep saying, oh, it's America last. No, it's not America last. It's globalism first.
Boom.
That's what it is.
Boom.
Like they always keep saying, oh, communism coming to come. No, it's not communism. It's globalism.
Yes.
Let's say
Get
it
it
out.
right.
Yeah,
Let's
get it out in
right.
the open so everybody understands it's globalism. Because I remember back in the day, the European Union used to be conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't know what these organizations do. They didn't know that the centralized power goes from nation states to these regional areas like the European Union.
Preach.
So for everybody out there saying, "Oh my God, it's communism, no, stop saying that. Stop saying that. It is globalism, and once we identify it, then we know how to attack it.
Yes.
And that's what it is. It's not America last because he's literally selling us out to China, all these other countries. That's why it's all about them first. That's why we're bombing Syria, right? Because it's about the pipeline and geopolitical strategies that we don't need to be a part of. Again, you see what I'm saying? Because if we were America first, then we could just handle our own and actually lead the world rather than play politics on a global scale, chessboard here, chessboard there. You know what I mean? So I just want everybody. It's globalism. It's not communism.
Yeah, and this you know what? Let me read this real quick. I want to read this tweet from our illustrious president. This was from
what president?
Our illustrious
current
President Biden. Okay, our wonderful commander in chief, who said in 2020, as president, I will use military power responsibly, and as a last resort, we will not go back. And as a last resort, we will not go back to forever wars in the Middle East. But yet and still, what are we doing here? Bombing Syria? Is that what's going to be what we're going to be doing now? The agenda of the Biden presidency, going back to forever wars when he just said that he wasn't going to do that? That was a year ago.
Well,
but what are we doing?
Well, he ain't doing it because he don't know what planet he's on.
Oh, he ain't pushing those buttons. Yeah, he ain't getting the order.
He ain't pushing no buttons. He ain't pushing no
This
buttons.
is where we're at.
Now, we talked about the nuclear codes, right? And the 25th Amendment.
Yep.
How long do you think it'll take until they actually remove this president? I mean, the creepy uncle.
See, I was originally projecting. 2 years. I thought there was actually going to wait 2 years before they do this. Now, as you see, 2 months. They're already trying to get.
They're already talking about it. They're already starting now.
Yeah, so I don't know. I can't call it. I don't even know anymore. I would say, you know what? I'm gonna give it 6 months.
You're gonna give 6
I'm
months?
gonna give because he's already making so many gaffes. I mean, we already knew he was gaff prone. We already knew that he was his cognitive abilities were questionable. I'll put it like that. I'm gonna put it nicely. I'm a nice guy, so his cognitive abilities were questionable. But at this point in time, you can't keep going on this long with him showing. He looks weak. He looks weak in front of the world stage. And at this point, I don't think he's going to last 6 months.
I would agree with you. I
Yeah?
would say by the end of the year, maybe 6 months. I think that they might remove him, even probably earlier. I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't think they'll just go have him just be the figurehead and just have Kamala do what she wants to do and just keep him there?
I was thinking that was going to be the original.
I mean,
I was thinking that was
maybe.
going to be the original deal, but
Yeah.
at this point in time, because he's still up there speaking, he's still out there
is.
in front of the American people, and as we can see, he just does not fare well when it comes to public speaking.
No.
He does
No,
not
he does
fare
not.
well when it comes to standing up there and looking like a leader and being a leader. So I don't know if they can just rely on him just to be the figurehead anymore, because as we can see, he's not doing so well.
He's not
doing-
pushing that strength
not at
out
all.
that President Trump did.
Yes, exactly. He exuded strength when
Yep.
it came to President Trump.
Huge.
You couldn't huge. Okay, huge.
Huge, everybody.
You can tell like this is a man of well, first and foremost, he was the first TV president, right? Like the real social media. That was his thing. That's all he did.
He ran that game.
Thank you.
Started that game.
He really did.
Him and Rosie
The
O'Donnell.
Apprentice? Oh my goodness.
Twitter. And kick him off. Come on. Give me a
Right.
break. He made Twitter
And
as
he
popular
blew
as
it up.
Yeah, exactly. And,
blew it up.
And he's literally breaking the internet right now
Yeah.
on CPAC.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Killing
Like,
it.
and he lost. Okay, all right. That's good.
We'll let that one slide.
Up and
We're
down.
supposed to move on? Okay.
The way his face is.
Dang.
Your face kills me.
Yeah, man.
The way you do it. Look, go back
It's
to him.
sad.
Go back to him.
It's sad. And look at that. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But this is the world we're in.
Speaking of huge,
Huge.
well, who was that person that was talking when Rand Paul was actually questioning about the equals what is it called?
Oh, the equality.
Yeah, about
Rachel Levine.
Rachel Levine, right?
Yeah.
And going on about can men go into women's sports again, which we all know no.
There we go.
We all know no.
Yeah.
Again, upside down world. I don't know why we're having this conversation. Right.
How did we get here?
Yeah. Yep.
But you were talking again. We were talking about huge. What were you talking about?
Huge.
About certain body parts.
I'm
waiting.
upset.
I'm waiting.
I'm upset. Okay.
Because again, we're talking about huge.
Okay. Demi Lovato had the audacity to say that she is not a fan of gender reveal parties anymore because boys have vaginas and girls have penises. What? Where in the history of wherever does this happen? I don't understand it. Like, this is something I've spoken on before. When a baby comes out the birth canal, if it has a penis, then it's a boy. If it has a vagina, then it's
Ladies and
a
gentlemen,
girl.
boys and girls, please get the kids out of the room at this point.
Yeah,
Sorry for this.
I forgot to give you a warning there. I'm sorry about that. Apologize, kiddies. You know what I'm saying? But look, it's the truth. Boys have penises, girls have vaginas. But yet and still, when it comes to something as basic as biology, when it comes to something as basic as human anatomy and physiology, when it comes to something as basic as chromosomes, XX and XY chromosomes, all of a sudden, the left no longer believes in science.
Believe in the science. I don't understand. What is going on? Boys have vaginas?
So
I've never met a boy with a vagina.
I've never seen it happen.
I've never met a girl with a penis.
See, and that's the thing. It's all the virtue signaling. It's the virtue signaling world where you have to pander in the right way, and you get these woke points, and you can spend these woke points because that you accrue. And this is where we're at. We have people on the left that needs to accrue these woke points so they can appear to their benevolent betters as the wokest of the woke. And this is where we're. It's a contest.
The wokest of the woke.
Absolutely, and I'm not woke. I'm far asleep. If this is what wokeness is, I'm fast asleep.
I think when it comes to being woke, right? They're going so far extreme that it's like the weirdest thing you can think of is woke. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we talk about it's an attack on our children, right? It's an attack on just science, right? Believe in the science, right?
Yeah.
But what's their end game? What's their agenda? I mean, like, why are you going to be pushing these agendas like boys have vaginas and women, girls have penises? Like, are you trying to confuse the kids? Are you guys trying to alternate sex? Like, that book Brave New World, when they try to use unisex for everybody, they all wore the same clothes and stuff like that. Are they trying to confuse us to having like some utopian world?
I think they're using that as an instruction manual.
Yeah.
Brave New World. I mean, they very well may be. They're just going through that and going, you know what? This is where we want to go. I don't know what the end game is. Doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know if they really understand what the end game is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I really
Do they know?
I don't think
Where
they know.
are they going?
Are they so
don't
woke?
know.
Are they so woke they're going in circles? Like, I'm woke here. I'm
Yeah.
woke here. No, I'm woke. No, let's keep going.
The rosies.
That-
Let's just
that
keep
really is
going.
bringing around the
We're
roses.
going to come back around to boys have penises and girls have vagina, like in 1990 when future Governor Schwarzenegger
Kindergarten cop.
talked to kindergarten cop. The kid gets up and says, girls have vaginas, boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
And that
Kindergartners.
is taboo.
1990.
1990 is.
Did you see that? Did you see that movie?
No.
Kindergarten
You
cop?
didn't see kindergarten cop?
Oh, yeah, I have it.
Copy that.
Yes.
You don't remember that line? That was
No,
like
I
the greatest
don't.
line of the whole movie.
That
I
was-
remember,
greatest line.
I remember the movie, but I'm just trying to think of it right now. I'm still low key shocked that this is actually
it's
like we're
wild.
actually talking about this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wild. This is the discussion on You Ain't Black right now.
Or you ain't a boy.
You ain't
a girl.
You ain't a boy.
You ain't a boy.
Good night.
This is. I really have a problem with this. I have the same sentiments when it comes to the abortion debate. We're at a point in time where I have to say something as simple as, hey, killing your kid is wrong. Killing your baby is wrong. I have to convince you, and I'm the bad guy for this stance, okay? Same thing when it comes to this, when it comes to something as simple as science. Girls have vaginas, boys have penises. And that's controversial at this point in time. This is how Orwellian this future is. This is how backwards we are at this point. They're saying something as simple, as basic as boys have penises and girls have vaginas. Now we might get censored. We might get the platform. Now all this type of foolishness for saying something that's scientifically proven.
You know, the nice thing is Demi Lovato is not a scientist, so there's that.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Not a scientist.
Thank God.
Well, even the scientists, well, the political science, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
But that's what, you know what, is kind of creepy though, because even though she's not a scientist, her influence is so spectacular that saying something like this, something crazy as this, is newsworthy. That's how much influence she has. That's how much influence these woke leaders have, is that they have so much of a platform. We talked about this when it came to Khalid, that these people have such a huge platform. And with this huge platform, they don't tackle real world issues. They don't tackle sex trafficking, black on black crime, things that actually affect the world and the United States of today. They instead go for these woke leftist talking points that do nothing but absolutely confound and confuse kids, that confound and confuse society, and that's where we're at. This is the left for you guys.
Yeah, so she says boys have vaginas, right? Girls have penises, and then Tali Kweli says pro-black is equality, but being pro-white is racist.
Yeah, KKK and Nazi stuff.
Yeah, Nazi stuff or something like that.
Yeah. See,
now imagine if people actually had like a platform and actually did good. Imagine what type of good that they could do.
Wow.
Kind of like You Ain't Black.
Nah. that was a good one. I like that.
It's a little confusing for kids, honestly.
Yeah, what's your perspective on this as a young man?
Yeah.
My perspective.
17.
17. Let's go.
He had to correct it.
My perspective on all of this stuff, most of my colleagues.
I love it. Keep going.
Yeah.
A little professional. I see it as all these people, Demi Lovato, and you said they always had like this influence over them, and that's especially true with the youth, because we spend a lot of time on these social media platforms and everything, and that's where this kind of gets out.
Yeah.
And so it kind of becomes almost like a whirlwind, where we want to know what's true. Most people my age really do think that they want to do good in the world, and that's what they want to do.
Yeah. And
these influencers and all this stuff, it gets into their mind. I wouldn't say it brainwashes them, but it's kind of confusing sometimes.
It's funny that you say that, because I remember thinking to myself, when I see a lot of these kids, walking around. I saw this yesterday. Noticed this yesterday with these kids walking around with these masks on. You know what I'm saying? Teenagers, and outside, outdoors, right? And I'm just like, this is indoctrination. This indoctrination where it's like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do, and you need to do the same thing when it comes to gender and things of this nature. Look, this is what you're supposed to believe. This is what you're supposed to do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is your job. This is what you do, and people just blindly follow it because social media is it's so influential. It's so influential that whatever the prevailing winds of social media pushes you or pushes out, this is what people do. This is what the youth do. And this is what's so scary about the foothold that the left has when it comes to culture. This is why we need to combat the culture. Because when it comes to culture, that's what Andrew Breitbart said, politics is downstream of culture. Whatever goes on in culture will eventually becomes political. Transgender issues. Boys have vaginas. Girls have penises. This stuff it automatically eventually creeps up into the political, and this is why we got to combat it at the cultural level before it ever gets political.
So the Democrats literally trying to push this unsex, push or whatever, unisex. Is it to? I mean, in essence, because they're already trying to passing policies.
Yeah.
But again, I'm still trying to figure out what is the end game with it. Like I'm still stuck on that part. Like what? Like where does this go? Do we all need to wear a suit, like same colored suits, and we're all like male and female? It's like no, we're all just organisms or something. What the hell?
If we did, what color would it be? Would they be like a blue, like pinstripe?
Oh yeah, that's
Rainbow
what
we go like
No,
we go
it'd
like
be
a nice
white.
khaki.
No,
Nice khaki.
no, it'd be silver.
Silver.
There we go.
Silver.
It'd be silver.
That's
one
sexy.
one
onesie.
jupes. Yeah,
Yeah.
onesie.
Yeah, you gotta have the onesie.
All one.
Oh.
I'd rock a onesie.
And then
though.
you have to
know what I'm
have
saying? I look hot in
bald.
a
You have to
onesie.
have
You would
bald
look
heads
good in
too.
Yeah, I'm already got the baldy. Yeah, I'm already ahead of the curve right now.
Yeah,
baby.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You just need the little gray suit up, and
Yeah,
you're
and I'm
good to
good to
go.
go.
Silvery suit.
Yeah, that's all I need.
So, do we have to wear gray suits, onesies, and bald heads?
Yeah.
Is that the end game?
Yeah.
I think that's the end game. I think that's what they
so.
want.
There we go.
It's
I think
over.
that's what they want. Woohoo! Just got an alert too. So, looks like the CPAC Gallup poll, straw poll for 2024 Republican nominee. It looks like Trump has 55%.
Oh wow, really now?
All the rest of them have 2, 3, 2, 3. Florida governor is. I love the Florida governor, dude. I love the
DeSantis.
Florida governor. Yeah.
DeSantis. Ron DeSantis.
He's running second. But of course, Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's even alluded to he's going to be running. Maybe what's the quote? Let me see what the quote is.
The strength of the strength of Trump and what he brought to the table. I mean, come on now.
I may even decide to beat them for a third time. Quote.
Oh my gosh! A third time.
I like that.
That's not bold.
That's not bold at all.
Yeah. There's a difference between bold and truth. They could be the same, but they could be something different
Yes,
as well.
Indeed, unbelievable, and I love that though. Again, this man exudes strength on every level. When it comes to Biden, Biden doesn't exude that strength. When it comes to Trump, Trump on a consistent basis exudes strength. He exudes that power. And we need more of that in the White House if we're going to survive as a country that's going to be some type of effect on the world stage. We need strength, and Biden is not it. Neither is Kamala. So, yes, let's get that. Was it 55%? You said
55% so far.
55%. Amazing.
And don't quote check, don't fact check me, guys. I'm literally reading it as we go right
It's
now.
up on
It's
the
on the
hill
screen.
right now.
Oh, there we go.
55%.
Hey,
Hey,
let's go.
fact checkers, you didn't get me this time.
What do
You can't give me this time.
What do you think about a Trump DeSantis ticket?
Oh, that'd be fire. That'd be fire.
You know
What? He's been proven he's not only loyal to the president of the United States. I mean,
Right.
our president, right?
Yeah.
But he's literally been attacked on all sides with the Democrats.
Yeah.
He wanted to reopen. His Disneyland's open. Ours is not. No masks, no nothing.
That's a
He even
crime.
passed bills.
Yeah.
During the time of the BLM riots, and that's I'm gonna say riots.
Yeah.
Not peaceful protests.
Let's call it what it is.
And he actually passed laws in which that if there's riots and people are looting in your city, people can shoot on site. Like
Yeah.
he actually made a bill and said, "Hey,
How about
yeah,
that? How about that? How
That's
about-
strong.
That's
That's
very
really-
strong.
yeah.
In a country where everyone's afraid of what all the leftists are afraid of Second Amendment and all this type of stuff, he's like, look, I'm gonna stand strong on this. Look, you have a right to defend yourself.
Yeah.
How about that for an idea?
That was amazing. When I saw that, I was like, dude, he has my tip vote. If he ran, he has my vote. I would love a man like that. in office.
Absolutely, two-way all day.
Could he run in California now that we're recalling?
No.
This close to recalling. Could we
Can we just?
conscript him?
Oh,
I would love that.
Does that work?
I want to clone DeSantis.
Oh, my
I
God.
want to clone him.
We can open
Bring
up
him all over to
Disneyland,
California.
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
My kid could go and use his pass to Six Flags
You see?
again.
Yeah.
You see?
are you still paying for that?
No, they did. They
Yeah, how does that
Maybe
work?
like a year
they
free or
are
something?
extending it to this year. But they still haven't opened, so I don't know what we're
Yeah.
gonna do yet. But we'll
It's-
find out. We'll
it's
find out when
rough.
we get there. But yeah, they're pushing it to this upcoming year when they open.
Oh, that's good because he has his Disneyland open and and we don't. So
Right. Yeah.
that's kind of a problem here.
Right.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yep.
And I love how you brought up the recall effort because here in
Yeah.
California now, we're in California if you guys don't already know, but we've been doing such amazing things.
Oh, absolutely.
We've literally had other states look at us and go, "Damn, you guys are red."
Yeah.
That's considered impossible.
Yeah.
Right? Like we talk about presidencies before Trump, like, oh, we're never going to have a president for the people. And it's always about the global structure.
Yes,
and
sir.
it's a lobbyist, pay for play. And it was impossible. Let that happen too. And then right now, people are looking at California for the recall effort. And we're literally recalling our governor, the first one, our state, the first one to do it.
Yes, sir.
And last time I checked, I think it's at March 10th is the last day. So we got a couple more, almost 2 weeks now.
And
we already surpassed. It's 1.5. I think last time I checked, we were at 1.8, 1.9.
They delivered 1.8, 1.9.
Yeah,
They haven't been confirmed.
But they haven't been confirmed yet.
Is that
they
the
have
right
to,
word? Confirmed?
Yeah. Well, they have to verify.
Verify.
That's what it is. It's verify. And so they're
Just
trying to
trust it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Trust.
Just trust the system, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
Biden ballots coming in.
Yeah.
4 out of
3
5.
a.m.
Just key states at 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
2 a.m.,
Yeah.
6 a.m. Yeah, let's trust the system.
Let's trust the
But we're getting to like 2 million now. We're getting to like 2 million now, right?
Yeah.
And when we get it, because I don't like to say if, right? It's the possibility of actual, manifesting things into the world, because we are human beings that are made in the Creator and in the image of the Creator, right? So the Creator creates things, so can we, right?
Right. Let's go.
But it looks like we're gonna hit the 2 million, and then we're gonna recall.
Yeah.
So that's a great example that I think people need to understand, that when it comes to Trump running again in 2024. And all these movements that people think are impossible, right?
Yeah.
That it's not necessarily impossible, it's just improbable.
Yeah.
And we can literally do great things moving forward, and 2022 and 2024 are going to be so crucial.
Yeah.
It's going to be so crucial. So what are we going to do about it?
Well, we got to stand up. That's one thing I'm always talking about is like, look, us on the right, we have to stand up. Like you said, it's not impossible. Some things may even seem, the task may seem daunting. It may seem like it. But at the end of the day, there's so much we can accomplish if we just stand together, if we come together. Look what happened. Look what's going on with the Newsom situation. We got so many, how many votes do we have again? Is a million?
1.9?
1.9?
Signatures. Yeah.
This is what happens when the people come together. This is what happens when the people have spoken and they say, look, we're done. We're done. And we're going to stand together. We're going to rise up together, and we're going to come together as a people. Because it's about we the people. It's not about them, the politicians. It's about we the people. And we the people got to stand up if we're going to make any type of lasting change in this country. So we need to stand up. You need to rise up. You need to let your voice be heard. You need to let yourself be counted among the people that are actually going to make change in this daggone country. So that's what we need to do. We need to stand up.
Oh, wait. Are we at 2 million already? Hold up.
Excuse me?
Are we at 2 million already?
I don't know. That's what that says.
No, this is the goal. Yeah.
That's
that's
the
the
goal.
goal.
Okay. Woo,
I was about to say, I was like, we're at 2 million already. Dang, this is crazy.
Required 1.5, goal 2 million.
But we're well on our way. We are well on our way. They're going to try to pull out any and every stop when it comes to trying to keep him. And I mean, that's Pelosi's golden boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mayor of San Francisco.
Come on now.
And I get everybody wants to move out of California, high taxes, regulations, gun legislation, and I get it. But there's certain, like at the end of the day, you can't just keep running. You got to actually stand up and do something, because I'm not gonna give up on the state. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it.
It's one of the best. It's probably the best state ever.
Yeah, and it's like what, the
Climate-wise?
fourth? It's like the fourth biggest economy,
Yeah.
or something like that. Last time I checked, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody run, and what's gonna happen here? It's just gonna go to crap, and what, we all route up in Florida or Texas? Like, I, at this point, it's like, no. If you keep doing that, then you're playing defense rather than offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's where I'm kind of conflicted, because I understand those who are going to different states for the opportunities that these states provide. So I understand that. I moved to Arizona to be closer to Turning Point USA for the things I'm doing there. So, I mean, there was an opportunity for me there, and I jumped on it, but I really do agree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, though.
Or do that, what's called the video of it that's going viral on TikTok, the little...
See, don't hurt nobody. That slow down. See,
let's see it, Hulk. We got to get you on that.
There's no way.
Do it.
What? Okay, break.
You haven't seen him?
No.
You haven't seen him?
No.
Oh, can we pull this on the fly? I don't know if you can.
Let's
no, I
go.
don't think we can. But no, it's a major thing that's going on right. Well, it's already over and done with, but just a dance, just a quick dance on TikTok. You got to do it in different locations and stuff like that. I would love to see you do that.
Man, they ain't ready for that. That's too much.
Everybody watch out for that.
That's too much sexiness at one time. Okay, that's what it is.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I was just talking to him before we started recording. I'm like, I can't stand sitting next to this man. Especially on camera, I look so damn small.
I said I'm sorry.
Look at those biceps.
Look
I'm
at
getting
those
tired of sitting next to you.
Look at those.
I don't
traps.
apologize. I apologize. You know what I'm saying?
Apologize.
Yeah, because it ain't an apology. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like it.
I've never heard of that.
This is a Paul-a-lie. I apologize around here.
You pull a lot.
I apologize.
Apologize.
You pull ups a lot.
It's
That's
it's an apology that is a lie.
You pull
So
ups
I'm not
a lot.
really
Apologize.
Apologize. Yeah, I'm not really apologizing.
Pull ups a lot.
Goodness gracious.
I'm sorry, guys. We got off track.
Yeah, we get off. That's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, we can. I understand, wanting to go for other opportunities in other states.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And we're back.
No, exactly. No,
We're
that's
back.
But at the same time, there has to be a contingent of people here that's going to continue the fight and make sure that California doesn't go into the crap hole like these leftist politicians wanted to. Right, so we got to have a contingent of people that's going to stay here and fight the bitter battles that need fighting. That's why I love what you're doing. I mean, what a number of people have done. I've spoken when it comes to Newsom and these recall signatures. Look, they are fighting the battles that need fighting, and they need to continue to do that if we're going to have any type of lasting change.
Amen.
And I really think that's what y'all doing, and you need to keep up the job. So look, not everyone can leave. Not if everyone leaves, California's going to turn into a crap hole. Yep. So us on the right, we got to have people who are going to stay here and fight. And if you're not going to fight, then you need to step aside because we demon slayers. We got demon slayers that we need to get up and
hey, all those people that was like, oh, I'm leaving California, not for opportunities,
right? Just because,
but just because and all
just
that
escape,
stuff. Yeah. When we actually get this guy out and we actually start flipping this thing red because we are red, a lot
Don't
of people
come back.
know that. Don't come back. Go ruin Texas.
Right.
We're making California great again.
How about that? Let's go. How about that? Well, we do need to make it great again. I mean, it's funny because a lot of these leftist policies are the policies that tear down these cities and states. And then these people from California take their leftist ideologies, their leftist policies with them to other states, to Texas, to Florida, and they take the same mindset to these states and ruin them.
Is that why? Is that why we're so damn red right now? Is it because all the liberals left?
It could be.
Is that why?
That's
Is
an
that?
astute observation.
No, I just realized that.
Tell me about it.
I think they all left. I think it's just the rest of us conservatives.
It could be.
That's the reason why everybody's like, why is California so red? And then like we're recalling our governor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We got to keep that up.
That's amazing. I just realized that. All the liberals left California. You guys can go ruin Texas and Florida.
Yeah. Get out. Yeah, get out.
Don't come back either.
Yeah.
Don't you come back no more.
No more. I said sing that, don't it? And don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Oh, they ain't ready.
You have a record label or something? You have a deal?
Nah.
Working on that.
Working on
Why
that
not?
aspect.
Why not?
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So what is going on with this Jim Acosta?
Oh man. Man.
Do we have it up? Do we have it pulled up right now? Because this Hulk was talking about this, and I love this.
Jim Acosta was accosted. Yes,
I hate
indeed.
those masks. God, I get so mad every time I see
He's going to claim that he won the election.
Hey, Jim, I'm Dave Marcus from The Federalist. When are you guys going to start covering Cuomo?
Conducting an interview.
When are you guys going to start covering Cuomo?
We do.
No, I'm asking you a serious question.
We do, but David,
No,
we
you
do
don't.
cover
No,
that.
you don't. No, you don't.
We do. We have
No, you
that.
don't. He killed 10,000 people, and he's accused of sexual assault.
let me just finish
and you guys want to talk about Ted Cruz?
If you don't mind,
So when are you going to start covering
finish this
Cuomo?
interview. And then we
do it this way, maybe. Just because he's rude, I'll be rude.
Sir, let me just finish this interview, and then I'll talk to you, okay? If you don't
No,
mind.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
Well, then, excuse me. I have an interview.
Yeah, what are you going to box me out? You're not tall enough. When are you going to start covering it, Jim?
So,
When's CNN going to deal
sir,
with
we
Cuomo?
are covering it. I don't
No,
know
you're
what
not.
talking
No,
about.
you're not. You're not.
Well,
You're not.
okay. We agree to disagree. You
No,
can
we don't
watch
agree to
you can watch
disagree.
our channel
You're
and
not
see that
covering
we're covering
Cuomo.
it. I'm sorry, but
What
I'm
do
here
you
to do
think
a
about
job,
what
so.
do you think about it? What do you have to say about Cuomo?
I'm here to do a job right now.
Oh,
I'm not here to talk to you.
You have plenty to say about Trump. Nothing to say about Cuomo?
I'm here to do a job.
What do you have to say about Cuomo? Nothing? Nothing, right? You have nothing to say about Andrew Cuomo. The Emperor of New York, and you have nothing to say.
He said,
Okay, then we see it. Then we see it.
At least you don't rat on your friends.
at least you don't rat on your friends. That's hilarious.
Unbelievable.
That is hilarious.
See, is that it? Is that okay? Because look, it's funny because where is the news coverage on Cuomo?
Yeah, there was a good illustration. I think Fox News showed it, where they show every single CNN, MSNBC, and all that stuff, and actual coverages. No coverage on all the left wing leaning news outlets. Not one. But it's fair to say that, and now Mayor De Blasio is actually turning on him. Now that's when you know. Now you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's turning. Yeah, he's talking about what was it? What did he say? Quote: They need to. They should
Open
look
up the
into
schools,
it.
I think. And
No. He was talking about the whole
The sexual
sexual
assault.
sexual assault and all that stuff, and the COVID deaths and all that. Yeah, he's not turning. So it's really bad when they start turning on themselves.
Right, when they start eating their own.
Yeah, they're eating their own right now.
I love that. There's nothing better than that.
And I saw a tweet with Omar turning on them too. It's just
Really?
Yeah, it's just,
yeah, she sent a tweet. What was that?
yeah, I forget what it was right now. I can't think off the top of my head, but it's just the fact that they're actually turning on each other is the best part, because you notice how when they get power, they're turning on themselves. When they're unified against the right or Trump.
Yeah.
But they're not unified with each other.
Not
and
at all.
They know that he's political trash now, so now they're going to get away with him. They're going to throw him away.
Haven't you seen that? Haven't you noticed that after they were unified in their aggression against Trump, or against us Trump supporters, right? Now the election's over. What happens now? Oh, now it's time to eat each other.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still hungry. We have that aggression, the anger, the animus still raging inside of us, but we have no one to show it against. We tried to show it against.
So they
these
do
Trump
it against each
supporters,
other?
So now we got to do it against each other.
They still got that drive.
They still got
to
that
do it.
drive.
And they got to do it
angry.
to somebody.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Might as well be each other, and I love it.
Wow.
And here's the thing: haven't you noticed though, when it comes to this news coverage, the blanketed news coverage, non-news coverage of what's going on, this is the same thing. That
I like the
happened.
correction.
Yeah, I have to go ahead
I
and
like the
correct
correction.
that. Haven't you noticed though, when it comes to this non-blanketed or this blanketed non-news coverage, when it comes to Cuomo and these sexual assaults allegations, this is the same thing that happened with Tara Reid and Biden. It's funny, whenever it comes to someone on the left, they are doing everything that they can to suppress the information. Same thing with not the allegations of sexual nature, but
Me Too, where we at?
Yeah, hashtag Me Too. Same thing with Biden, Hunter Biden and his laptop. Whenever it comes to something that's damaging to the left, there's nothing. It's media
Did
silence.
you just bring up the laptop? We're going to get censored now.
Dang it!
Cut that out.
And how many of those have to happen before the media starts paying attention?
Thank you.
Tara Reid,
Yep.
laptop.
Yep.
What else was there? There was
Yes.
at least 4 or 5 other things
There's so many scandals
that were coming
on
up.
Yeah.
that
There's
they just
so
ignore. It drives you nuts.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating when we see it on the right. We see how just discriminatory the news media is.
Yeah.
When it comes, and this is supposed to be the CNN, the most trusted news name in news, and all this type of foolishness. Like,
Turn it.
I'm sorry, don't die on me, brother.
What's the name in news?
Most trusted name is news. He had
It almost killed him.
Couldn't handle it.
the 17-year-old young man knows that is the biggest lie
Epitome of lies.
known to mankind. He was drinking his soda,
Elvis.
spitting on his Sprite, got the keyboard all wet. It's the mouse is sticky now.
Isn't that crazy? That's how laughable they are. That's how laughable the left is. But when it comes to them, they will cover up any type of impropriety when it comes to them. When it comes to the right, they'll try to put it out front and center, whether it's legit or not. But when it comes to the left, any type of impropriety, they will automatically censor it. They will Hirsch it. They will Hirsch it. Everyone's on Hirsch mode. Everyone. And it's sad. It's sad. We can't. And when you try to call them out on it, like this gentleman did with Jim Acosta, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. No one will report on that. No one will report on that. No one will.
And if it was on the other side.
Oh my God.
No, yeah, they would attack. But even if he didn't, like, say for instance, if he wasn't a part of it and it was someone else, you know, he'd be what do you call it? Virtue signaling too.
Oh, absolutely.
He would be like, "Oh my God, these women need to be taken serious." You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But right now,
that's true.
No,
that is very true.
No coverage whatsoever.
None.
So in recent news, the next thing I think we're talking about is the next modern day book burning.
Ooh.
The next latest episode of it. What is it?
Amazon. Okay, isn't it funny? Okay, because Amazon, they took off, you know, Clarence Thomas. I can't get his word out my mouth. Clarence Thomas.
You got this. You
know,
got this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got this.
Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas took his documentary off of Amazon during Black History Month.
Wait. Amazon took off his documentary?
They took off his daggone documentary off of their playlist. Yeah. And it's kind
on Black History Month?
During Black History, a black man, they took his biography off of Amazon during Black History Month. Now, you know.
Wow. Black Lives Matter.
That's what I thought. I was just about to say, don't you know that Black Lives Matter?
No,
right?
Black Lives Matter. I don't understand why they're doing this right now.
I don't know this for sure, but he may not have voted for Biden.
I'm not 100% on it.
He ain't black.
He definitely ain't black. You know, and it's funny because I mean, this is what it happens when it comes to the right. We are censored beyond what anything is we usually see. We are censored beyond that. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Customers want to know why Amazon removed Clarence Thomas documentary.
Why? What did he say in that documentary? I haven't even seen it.
See,
I haven't either. Maybe that's
you know
a problem.
what?
That's the problem. You can't see it if it's not up there.
Well, we know that this is the same Clarence Thomas that was railroaded by Biden, you know, during his Supreme Court nomination. He said that, what did he say? What was that one quote that he said towards Joe Biden? That this is high-tech lynching against uppity blacks that deign to think for themselves.
Wait. Who said that?
Oh, that was
I need to repeat on that.
Oh, yes,
Justice
indeed.
Thomas.
Supreme Court Justice Thomas. There you go.
Again, what did he say?
This is a high-tech lynching, right, against uppity blacks who deign to think for themselves. This is typical.
Of course, that's why they censored it, because he's like, this is
wow,
and he's a just.
Yes.
It don't matter. Just like with Trump being deplatformed, they're going after big people.
Yes.
Big people.
The big names.
The big names now. It's not just, like, I mean, they censor us.
Joe Schmo.
We're
nobody.
They shadow ban us. They delete us and all that stuff. But wow,
they're coming in hard.
They're coming in hard.
Yeah.
They're coming in hard.
And this is crazy. This is a black man, an accomplished black man, but because he's conservative, his blackness is null and void. It doesn't matter, because you better believe that this was a liberal man. If this was a liberal black Supreme Court justice getting canceled during Black History Month, the left will be up in arms. They'll be burning down Amazon as we speak.
Well, you know he's the first. That would be the first black Supreme Court justice if it was a liberal Supreme Court justice.
Oh,
That'd be
absolutely.
the first black Supreme Court justice. You know that, right? I mean, that's not a joke. This is not the first black Supreme Court justice.
Preach.
Because he's conservative.
Thank you.
But if they had one that was a liberal justice who was black,
first,
he would be the first.
Absolutely.
He's the first.
It's always in front. They always put that in front of everything whenever it's on the left. Isn't that mind blowing?
It blows my mind.
That is mind blowing.
That's crazy. This is insanity. But here we go.
Yeah.
Censorship of the right. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter. If you're of the right, you will get censored. You will be deplatformed. You'll be shut down and shut up. This is what we can expect when it comes to the left. It's happened to Clarence Thomas. You better believe it's going to happen to us.
Wow.
Because we ain't black.
Well, I'm not. I'm light-skinned. You're black. I'm half.
Goodness gracious.
I got a black mama, you know what I mean? Like, I was raised by a black mama.
Let's go.
But I'm light-skinned, so they call me yellow. So
you really ain't black, man.
I'm yellow. They be like, shut your yellow ass up. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. My French, sorry. I forgot we were recording right now.
Still rolling.
Can't take Kick nowhere. I try to tell you.
No. I'm one of those people you can't take nowhere.
Yes,
you know?
sir. Oh, man.
So yeah, no, but the CPAC, if you guys watched it already, you know, he came out and he made him a great speech. But most importantly, it was so anticipated. And he actually said the whole party, you know, Patriot Party, third party, he wanted to debunk it. He said it was fake news. He said that, you know, basically we already have a party. It's the Republican Party. We're taking it over pretty much. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that lie is now put to rest. I mean, again, I was cool with it. I was like, hey, a Patriot Party? That sounds cool as hell. But in essence, we all know it's going to split the vote. Yeah. It's going to split the vote. And if it's usually 50-50, you know, Republican or Democrat, then you got to really think about it. If that's going to be 50 Democrat, 25, well, it'll probably be less. People would actually try to go to the Patriot Party just for Trump. So it'd probably be Patriot Party, probably be like 30, maybe like 30-20 or something like that, Republicans. Yeah. So like it'd make it worse. Like Democrats would have the monopoly.
At all times.
Yeah.
At all times.
They would have a monopoly.
It'd be counterproductive.
What was it, 92? Kind of finish? Who's that guy? Texas. The guy that ran against Clinton and George Bush, Bush. Who was that guy that ran? You guys don't remember that?
No. What happened?
The guy. There's 3 people that ran. He had Bill Clinton, George H. Bush.
Oh yeah. No.
And we're gonna look it up because now my brain's not working. Cut this out.
So what happened on the?
Well, it split the Republican vote.
And that's why Bill won.
Well, anytime you split the Republican vote, this is what's going to happen as a result. You can't expect a split, and that's what, in theory, I understand.
I like the name though.
Yeah, no, it's hot. It's hot.
Hey,
no,
like if
hot.
you have a P in front of it, and you're like, you know, I'm part of the Patriot Party.
Yeah,
like,
man.
We should change the name of the Republican Party to Patriot.
We should. We really should.
That would be awesome.
Well, we need to get the rhinos out first, and then we could really be about the Patriot Party. You understand?
Patriot candidate.
Yes.
Maga Hulk.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed.
See how that
Let's
like
go.
rings? See how it rings?
Got a ring to it,
It
though.
does. It really does.
It really do.
It really does.
It
So I'm
really do.
glad that he actually debunked that.
Yeah.
Just came out and said it. He's doing. You know, he's clearing out the air because I thought it was a good idea, but I mean the name of it, but not. Yeah, obviously splitting the vote.
concept.
And then what else did he say? He said. Again, this is all on the fly because I just watched it right now. He was going on about. You know, obviously you can't be, you know, in your, you know, go to the restaurant, but meanwhile, millions of people are flooding to the border.
I should bring in Ross Perot. It was Ross Perot.
Ross Perot.
I don't know why I couldn't think of it.
Yes,
I was 12 when it happened.
He was a
Ross
billionaire
Perot.
that ran too, as well, right?
And they pretty much split the conservative party. And
You
first
can't do that.
black president comes in, man. Bill
Yeah, oh yeah, the first black. They were big on that. Bill Clinton's the first black president. Why? Because he played jazz.
Yeah, he played the saxophone on Arsenio.
That makes him the first black president. It's so arbitrary when it comes to the left, you know. But when it actually comes to a president that does substantial things for the black community, President Trump, we call him the first black president because of what he's actually done for us, what he actually done for the black community, how he uplifted the black community in so many different ways. We call him the first black president, and we're shunned, we're laughed at, we're torn down. But yet and still, Bill Clinton, Mr. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, that's the first black president. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Did not have sexual relations.
Did not have
that was a good pause. Yeah, that was a good pause.
Sexual relations
with that woman.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
With that woman.
With that woman.
The way he said it, with that woman.
Yeah. And then come to find out, oops, DNA. DNA told it all.
Got him.
Got him.
Me too.
Yep.
I mean,
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag me too. If that was around at that time, boy, I tell you, yes it did.
I wish you guys caught that.
I was thinking awesome.
Push it back, do it one more time.
Give him that. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Me too.
Yeah, man.
And you know, for this whole Me Too, they actually do a disservice to women because when women actually have a problem, it's like, oh, it's a whole nother, you know, they're complaining again, and it's mostly false, and it's, you know, so they
really did.
Yeah, they really did.
At the end of the day, they really did do a disservice. They made it seem like it now because there's so many allegations, so many different situations that came out. So now when it's legitimate, no one's going to listen. No one's going to want to hear anything that you have to say. Again, when the left takes a hold of a cause, they corrupt it, they turn it inside out, and it becomes ineffective. This is what happens every single daggone time. But hey, I'm going to let the left drown in that. That's on y'all.
So what are we going to do now? Because now for 2022 and 2024, now that, you know, Trump's been silent and he popped out, he's at CPAC right now, and like, okay, so what's the game plan for 2022? Who do we need to get in office? Is he going to give endorsements? Is he going to say, hey, these guys are the guys, like, you know, when he was president? Is he going to point out and be like, hey, you know, like, this is my guy here in California. This is my guy here in Florida. This is my guy here in Texas, Nevada, South Dakota, North Dakota. And are we going to get our key people in there? Because everybody's worried about those 4 years, right?
Yeah.
But now we got to focus on 2022.
You got it.
So is he going to do that?
I mean, a Trump endorsement carries weight.
Yeah, it does.
We saw
It really
that
does.
during the
It really does.
different primaries and with these governors and House. I mean, his endorsement is something else. It's unbelievable. I never seen anything like that. I mean, he puts a stamp on them, and everyone rallies to their cause. So if we do need Trump to really go out there and just, you know, stand with our Republican brothers and sisters and our candidates and really stand with them and push them and get that backing, that financial backing and that popularity so that they can actually be effective when it comes to running. A Trump endorsement carries a lot of weight, and I can't wait to see what he does with that.
Yeah, because I remember when Kim Kalik and all that, she popped off and made that viral video, and he was like, he backed her 110%, and she went everywhere. And I'm talking, and then Joe Collins out here in California, he backed Joe Collins. You know what I mean?
No kidding.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think it was like a retweet or something. He retweeted. You remember that, Joe
Yeah, I
Collins?
do. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he retweeted him too. And see, like, it's just people that are grassroots that are here on the ground trying to make a difference, and he walks around, looks, and goes, oh yeah, Patriot, all right. Endorse. You know what I mean? So I hope that's his move. I hope that's his move. I hope that he really, and he even said it in the CPAC about, you know, like moving forward with 2022. And so I think that's the only game we can win right now. And for everybody out there that are on the ground, you have to back these candidates in 2022. You have to. If this person, you got to get out there because the turnout for the primaries are so low.
Yeah.
I think we are the only ones that are going to actually have a great turnout. I think we are so riled up and our base is so wild that the people on the left, they're going back to sleep. See what I'm saying? Remember, they don't do politics throughout the 4 years. They only come every 4 years.
Truth.
So if this base really just got working, the gears started moving, and we actually
where is California's Stacey Abrams?
Ooh,
Truth.
That's what I've been thinking. Like,
Truth.
who is rallying our side up in California,
Right.
anyways,
Right.
to get Republican candidates elected?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she did a hell of a job in Georgia.
Yeah, she
getting
did.
people out and voting.
Honestly.
The only
she
thing
really did.
the only thing I could think of is to just all Republicans go vote in general, anyways, and so that's what. So there's nothing more to push, or is it? I don't know. Are there people that are Republican or conservative that aren't voting?
I think so. I think honestly we fell asleep. You know, like what you said with the left, is that the right, you know, when you're in power, you tend to kind of fall asleep at the wheel.
Sure.
You know, when you're driving. And we fell asleep at the wheel when it came to, and we thought we had it in the bag.
Man,
and
I
this
was
and that.
confident.
We
I was
all were.
confident, man.
We all were.
We all were. I
We
mean,
really were.
we were confident because we know the truth. The truth is he won.
Thank you.
He won.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we got to throw that caveat in there. Yeah.
No, I say he won.
He's like, I didn't stutter. You know what I'm saying?
There's no alleged nothing with me.
man.
I'll say it. He won.
I'm just protecting your butt, man.
Yeah, I know you're protecting me. I know. Man.
Yeah, but I mean, we see that, and we had this false sense of security, and a lot of people fell asleep. A lot of people didn't go out and vote. But when you see the tyranny being imposed on you, when you see what's going on with your own two eyes, and you hear it with your own two ears, and you're experiencing it, then it's like a different situation. Now you want to go out there. It's like, look, we got to do something because I see what happens when we do nothing. I see what happens. We got to go out there and do something. We got to go out there and vote. We got to go out there and let our voice be heard. Because when it's not heard, when we're not going out, we're not being proactive, this is what's happening. And this is what's happening. So I think that really, at the end of the day, we are waking up.
Wow.
And we're gonna be very fierce come 2022. So we got to make sure that we put our best foot forward with our candidates. We got to put our best foot forward as far as the things we're espousing. And I think we can really turn it around. I think we can.
I can't wait for 2022.
It's going to be freaking awesome.
I cannot wait.
It's
I
going to be freaking
cannot wait.
amazing.
I
That
can't
red wave.
No, it's gonna be glorious.
That red wave, yes.
Huge.
Yeah, huge.
Huge.
Yes,
Huge.
indeed.
Wait.
Huge.
There we go. We had to get that on point.
Yeah, we got to get that, man. You got to get that,
on
man.
point.
Yes, sir.
And stop flexing on me.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry. I said I
Man.
apologize.
I swear. Man, I told him to do it, but then he flexed, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, man.
It
of
doesn't
course,
take
yeah.
much.
It doesn't. It really
And
doesn't.
I
Take
appreciate
much,
that.
Okay.
You're a good
See those
man.
traps? You see that backlight
It's
on him?
Trap
It looks
City.
good.
Yeah.
Saying from over here, it looks great. Sit next to him. I don't want to sit next to him. I'm glad you're over there,
Come
not
sit
me.
right here.
You want to sit? You want to sit
No.
over here?
No.
You want to sit over here?
No.
Because sometimes, like, I
No.
be thinking about it. I'm like, if he just gave me an arm lock, like right now, like there would be problems. Like, I would not be able to get out.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, let's flex on him. That's right. There you go, because you ain't black.
Are you?
I did not vote for nobody.
Yes,
Then
indeed.
you're definitely not black.
That's true.
No, I've been thinking to myself. I'm like, if he actually gave me a headlock, I would not be able to escape.
That might be a problem. What doing this, man?
Are you not gonna do
You
it on
guys are
camera, though?
friends,
Nah,
man.
nah,
It's
nah,
a
I don't
good
want
thing you're
evidence.
friends.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no evidence, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys want to see it?
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
to see it. Yeah, I want to see
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's go to sleep.
There you go.
He really did that.
That was good.
He really did that on camera too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
A lot.
I be thinking that
Your
sometimes.
head was so tiny in his arm.
I couldn't even see. I was in the
It was
headlock.
tiny.
I was in the headlock. I can't see like the headlock when I'm in the
Kick's got a
headlock.
tiny head, guys.
Don't say that.
Huge hands.
Whoa.
I have huge hands
Tiny
though.
head.
Oh, what did you just say?
I said huge hands,
Huge hands.
tiny head.
But if
In
you
his arms.
okay, now you saying that on air, you notice I'm never gonna get a wife.
Oh, scheiße.
I'm
apologize.
now gonna be single for the rest of my
I
life.
You
apologize.
shut it down right now. You
Yeah.
shut it down.
Apologize?
Apologize.
Yeah, buddy.
Good man. Good man. Yes,
Guys,
indeed.
I don't know what it is, but we look. Oh, you guys missed his face on that one. That was glorious. So don't do that ever again.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
Can we edit that
No,
out
you don't.
Yeah, I apologize.
Apologize.
again with the Paul line?
Yeah, I got more
Or you pull ups.
apologize.
You pull ups a lot.
Yeah.
I need more pull ups with this man.
Sounds like he's saying I pull a lot sometimes. Like he's pulling
Like he gets on the pole.
like he pull. No,
Like
he
he's
pulls
stripping?
like.
Are you a
lot of
male
weight.
stripper?
Let's not go there.
Yeah, I plead
We
the
don't
fifth.
want.
I plead the fifth.
You said pull a lot.
I pull a lot.
Oh, I thought it was pull a lot. Like I pull a lot. Like
no,
I'm on
like
the
I
pole a lot.
apologize. I pull a lot.
Oh, got it. Got it.
P-U-L-L-P-O-L-E P-O-L. What are
If
we
you
talking
can spell
about?
it out, then I don't know.
Okay.
It's your terminology. You gotta
Yes,
know how to
indeed.
spell it.
Yes, indeed.
So at the end of the day, I guess we could just wrap this up and say basically our country's boys are girls, girls are guys, girls have penises,
Boys have vaginas.
boys have vaginas. Creepy uncles running the country that you never want to be with at the family barbecue.
You got it.
The real father's, divorced from the mom.
Yes.
And we're in a custody battle right now, and no one wants to
the
live
best way to
with
put it.
the creepy uncle. But like, can we go back with dad?
I don't like Uncle. I don't like Uncle Joe.
And as always, if you have a critical thinking, if you have a brain, and you just want what's best for America, then you ain't black.
It's that simple. You ain't black.
And you ain't black.
Yes, indeed.